Good evening, Facebook. All right, I'm running a little late. Let's see, what time is it? It is 5:28. Oven just got done. I'm not too late. I thought it was going to be a lot later. So come join me tonight. We do Weight Watchers here. You do not have to do Weight Watchers. So if you do hear me say points, the wind is absolutely ferocious here. So my hair has just been blown all around. But anyways, we do Weight Watchers here. You don't have to. If you hear me say points, it's because that's the way Weight Watchers does that. And yeah, so anyways, you can just maybe get ideas of what I'm eating, and maybe it would help you if whatever way you're eating. Okay, so I am gonna let people hop on. Tonight's meal is not going to be completed like it normally is, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. My husband is going to be barbecuing our chicken, and the pit is not ready because we got here late, okay? I have the oven preheated because I'm going to make some potatoes, and y'all are going to be with me as I get it together and get that in the oven. And we're going to have some corn on the cob as well. My oldest son is going to come over and eat with us. So we, and then his fiance, she is actually busy tonight. So he's going to take her some food. So anyways, yeah, so y'all are going to be with me as I get this ready. Now, this weekend, hi guys, hello. So this weekend, on a reel that I was watching, and I didn't save it, and I'm so mad at myself for not saving it, and I tried to look for it. It was really neat what I saw on there, okay? They used a cookie sheet. Matter of fact, I need to get one. They used a cookie sheet, and they cut up onions, which I'm fixing to do, and they put the onions spread it out on the cookie sheet, okay? Then they took slices of potatoes that we're going to slice up here in just a minute, thinly sliced, and they placed that on top of the onions. And then they took skinless, boneless thighs, and they placed that on top of the potatoes. And then he made a mixture. And this is where I'm mad at myself for not saving it. But he made a mixture and he poured it all on top of it. It had like paprika in it and oil. It had olive oil in it. I just cannot remember all the seasonings they used. And of course you can use whatever seasonings you want to. But anyways, he poured it all over it, baked it at 375 for about 25 minutes, which I think it might need a little longer than that. But anyways, it looked really good. So tonight, instead of the chicken going on top of it, my husband wanted to barbecue outside, okay? So he does have the seasoning. Remember, my son's gonna come. He's gonna take some food home so his fiance can have some. But anyways, JJ wanted some legs, like half legs, I think they were called. I can't remember what they were called. I have thighs over here that are skinless, boneless thighs. And on Weight Watchers, they changed their rules on the chicken that you can have dark meat for 0 points, which I love that. So I'm going to have one thigh tonight and some potatoes and some corn on the cob. I don't know, Barbara. Whenever I see them, I'm either on Instagram or I'm on Facebook. And I really think I saw it on Instagram, but I don't remember. And I tried to say, I thought that I saved it, but when I go back to all my saved videos, it's nowhere to be found. So I don't know what I did with it. And I really wanted to know what the mixture was. So I'm just a little bummed. I don't think it was on TikTok, but I'll be honest with you, I'm on TikTok also. So I don't know. I don't know where I saw it at. I don't know. Okay, well, give me the trick and I'll try it on TikTok to see if I can find it back. But anyways, I'll give you kind of the bones of what I remember seeing because I thought it was really neat. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would so work for us. So the reason I'm a little late is we were looking for a truck for Tatum. Tatum has driven the old truck that Logan had drove for 4 years, and it's fine, but it has a lot of miles on that truck, okay? A lot of miles on the truck. So for mommy's heart and mind, I would feel safer if we would get him a used vehicle, and newer, maybe little less miles on it and things like that. So we were looking at a vehicle, and we needed Tatum to come into town so he could see it. So I think we might go to Houston tomorrow to go look at some stuff because we saw some stuff online. I don't know, but that's why I'm late, because we were looking at something, okay? So I was like, I thought I would be a lot later than I normally was, but I'm not. I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I have, I know nothing about the. Congrats to your soon-to-be daughter-in-law. Thank you, Julie. What a tremendous accomplishment for her. I am certain she'll make an impact on her patients. Yes, she's so sweet, and I know she'll do such a great job. Okay, I will give that a try. Thank you. Thank you. I will definitely give that a try on TikTok. I will definitely give that a try. Okay. So anyway, so again, if you're on here, today's meal is not going to be completed, okay? I'm not going to stay on here forever because Logan's going to come over and I'm going to want to visit with him. We're going to go sit outside on the porch, talk about vehicles. Tatum's in there looking up stuff online right now. So we're just going to kind of talk about vehicles and stuff. So anyways, just parent stuff. But anyways, if you didn't get on here earlier, I showed the chicken that my husband's already seasoned over here, and he is going to barbecue that here in just a minute. Okay. So what we're going to do is I am going to cut up the onion. I'm gonna go get my cookie sheet that we're gonna put this on. For mom's peace of mind, your baby needs an updated vehicle. Yes. Sorry. Yes. It is all about me to make sure that he is safe. I'll be honest with you. This is really what I told JJ. JJ's always gone. Okay, and he's very far away, and Tatum will be about 3 hours from me, when he goes. And I don't want him calling me and saying, hey, I'm over here on this road and my vehicle broke down. And of course, I'm not going to know what's wrong with it. And then we're going to have to get a wrecker. And then once they take the wrecker to where, because I'm not used to that place, like we have an auto body shop that we use all the time. We know the guy here. We always take our vehicles to him because he's really good. So I know where to take my vehicles where I'm at. But if he's up there, I don't know where to take it. Okay. So let's say we figure out and we get the truck, whatever you call it, the wrecker to take it over there. And then he's got to get an Uber to get back to his apartment. And then what, So I just get a little stressed out just because it's an older truck. It has almost 200,000 miles on his truck. We have gotten a great use out of that thing. I think we've had that truck for, oh my gosh, it's been probably 8 years now, I'm guessing. And an old man had turned it in. So we got a great deal on it when we first got it, and it's been paid off for years. So yeah, anyway, so just for mama's peace of mind. Yeah. I love watching you always bring a smile to my face. Heather, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to cut up this white onion thinly sliced. And like I said, I know they used olive oil, paprika. I think they used onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. And I really honestly don't even think it was that much more stuff. I don't know. So I'm just gonna spray my pan, and now you're gonna break up the onions and just kind of, they go on top of each other like this. They had a lot of onions, so it just kind of piles up on top. I'm sorry, y'all can't even see what I'm doing here. Let me do that right there. Anyhow, I have not done my exercises today. I'm going to try to get that in before I go to bed. I'll be honest, I have not gotten that in. We've been busy all day today. Okay, so you're just going to kind of spread the onions like this. And if you're not an onion person, I don't know what to tell you. This is just what I saw on that recipe, and I love onions, so it works for me. If this does not work for you, then maybe this dish is not for you. So anyways, if y'all have questions or anything like that, y'all please write in. Y'all don't have to be quiet. I'll look back every now and then, because tonight, like I said, we won't be able to complete the whole meal, because it's going to be a while until the pit is warmed up and for him to even cook the chicken. So okay. Good evening, everybody. Oh, I have a funny story that happened today, and me and JJ were laughing so hard. Okay, so you know how I better keep cutting, or we'll never get done. So you're gonna take, I will tell you the funny story here in just a minute, but you're gonna take your, I use golden potatoes like these right here, like this, and I cut the skin off. These are what I used. And so then you're just gonna cut them thinly sliced. I should have cut some before I got on here, where I only had one left to do. I have the oven preheated at 375, and we'll probably cook this for about 25 minutes and see if the potatoes are softened. So you're going to take your potatoes, and you're just, oh no, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and season them first. They did not, but I want the season to be like as much all the way around that as that I want it to. We may not even need all of these potatoes. So we'll see how many I want to do here. So I'm going to get this cut up. I'm going to put it in the bowl so we can put some seasoning on them, roll it around, and then we will place them on top of there. So, funny story. Earlier this morning at my breakfast live, I told y'all that we were going to take the dogs to the vet because Oakley needed to go and June needed her allergy shot. Well, we were literally 1 mile. Okay, first of all, it takes 30 minutes to get to the vet because we live out of town. And we were 1 mile from the vet's office, and I brought the wrong dog. Seriously, Lincoln is in the back. And I have June on my lap because she's a wiener dog and she's a lap dog. And she hates riding in the car, so she is between my legs. And Lincoln is right here in the back, and he's right between us on the little console. And he is happier than everything. Oakley and Lexi had to stay home, and they were not happy that they had to stay home. Well, Lincoln's right here in our face. And then all of a sudden, I think that JJ asked me, what are the dogs needing or what are they having? And I started to say stuff. Yeah, I showed them. And I was like, oh my gosh, we brought the wrong dog. And Oakley needed a lot of stuff, okay? We were just going to do like the whole caboodle of stuff, okay? And I was like, we died laughing. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, yes. He's like, are you serious right now? You brought the wrong dog. I said, yes. We were supposed to bring Oakley, not Lincoln. And we died laughing, okay? So we get out, and I'm like, I have the wrong dog. Does Lincoln need anything? Because I wasn't sure if he even needed anything. And they were like, actually, he does. He needs a heart test, the heartwarming test. And Oh, like not a, oh my God, like a booster. He needed a booster, some booster shot. So I was like, awesome. So I am so sorry, but we died laughing. I did not bring Oakley. Let's go ahead and do whatever Lincoln is needing. And thank goodness he needed something. And well, I mean, not thank goodness, because now I had to spend money. But anyways, so June got what she got, and she got her nails trimmed, and she did not like getting her nails trimmed. And Lincoln, he did great. He got his stuff done. So now they are so booked up, I can't even take Lexi and Oakley in until the 2nd of June. So I can't even get them in till then. So big fail there. So anyways, there's somebody had wrote something. Let me go back to Melissa. Hey, Melissa, I've been stress eating lately since I found out my work is letting 500 of us go in December. Melissa, I'm so sorry for that. Honestly, I can't believe they even told y'all something like that this like far in advance. Sometimes these companies don't even let you know until you're like a month away, and that is so sorry of them. Well, JJ's right here saying days of, like days before.
No, the day of.
Day of. I know, you've been there. JJ has been there. JJ has been laid off of jobs plenty of times. And we have stress eaten too. I have been there, girl. So I'm sorry, and prayers for you. I'm serious. Yes, Heather, it was hilarious. I am a busy girl. Hey, Kathy. Yes, I didn't feel dumb, but I thought it was just so funny. And if you go back to my breakfast live, I said Oakley several times. But Lincoln just had to go with me, right? You just had to go. So anyways. Please say a prayer for me Thursday. I'm having heart procedure, please. Absolutely, Glinda. Absolutely, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm not going to use those other two right this moment. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of make my own concoction a little bit. But then y'all are going to gripe at me because I'm not counting my oil. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use straight seasonings because I'm actually just going to spray a little bit of my olive oil. So I do not count when I spray, okay? I would have used a little bit more than that, but I'm not going to do that because y'all are going to be like, why didn't you count that? You have to count the olive oil. Olive oil is very healthy for you. So that's why I just don't understand that part. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder. And then I'm going to add a little bit of that's not Italian. I want a little bit of Italian seasoning. That is right there. There's my Italian seasoning. That steak sauce. That steak seasoning. I do not want steak seasoning. No. Oh, it's right here in front of you. No, it's right there. There we go. Okay, a little bit of Italian seasoning. I'm going to start moving that around and a little bit more on this side. All right, and then, so onion powder, I'm going to use a little bit of this Lawry's seasoned salt. Ooh. Just a little bit. I'm going to move that around. And I'm going to do a little bit more on that. And last, I am going to use, if I can find it, Kinder's garlic and herb, buttery garlic and herb. I'm going to use a little bit of that. Well, shake it up. Lincoln was just happy to be, yes, on the ride. Yes, he was. Yvonne, please say a prayer for me. I find out tomorrow about which determines the status of my cancer. Much appreciated. Yes, Yvonne, I will definitely be praying for you too. Good evening, Holly. Just got home from working out. You go, Kelly. I've got to work out today. I got to get my workout in. Oh, Erin, yes, sweetheart. I haven't heard from you in a while. So yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay. So now the buttery garlic and herb of Kinder's. Okay, that's good enough. And I think I'm good. Okay, so now I'm going to take the slices and just place them on top of the onions. Now, on that reel that I saw, they did this and then the chicken went on top of the potatoes and they baked it for $3.75. Of course, they had a concoction like thing that they poured on top of it. But you can make that recipe, to me, whatever you want. You don't have to. See, and I think this is going to be too many potatoes for me also. I'm going to have to squeeze some of these on here. There we go. So we can have a little bit more. I don't need to have them so spread out. There we go. So this will be kind of like a side dish along with the corn on the cob. All right. Let me wash my hands really quick. I'm happy to report, I think today or tomorrow, I've got to actually look back at my video that I showed y'all when I put my nail set on. This is, I think today or tomorrow is 2 weeks that I've had these on. Barbara, if you're on here, she messaged me and she's like, has any of your nails fallen off? And they had not until this weekend. One of the dogs jumped up on one of my nails and it actually didn't hurt at all. It was almost like it needed to come off. I don't know, but they jumped up and it popped one off. And so I almost messaged you, Barbara, and said, you know what? You gave me bad luck. I'm just kidding. And guess what, guys? All I did was I took my filed it to get the glue off, took my glue. Well, I did the alcohol and the nail dehydrator, and then I did the paint on glue. I stick it back on and it was perfect. It was so easy and everything. So these, I'm ready to take these off and do a whole different thing. But today I am way too busy. So I don't even know if I'll get done today or tomorrow. There you are, Barbara. But these are, I'm ready to take off because I've had them on for 2 weeks. So, and if somebody is new, I am selling press-on nails right now. And we had a big, huge party that it was so successful. But just letting y'all know, this is my second set that I have actually worn for almost 2 weeks. So, hey, hey, hey. It still happened to me. I've been putting them on, back on. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those potatoes yet, but I'm gonna throw these away. Let me get my area cleaned up because I'm gonna need to do the, oh, and I don't know why I'm just sitting here talking because then my 25 minutes will be done. Okay, so I'm gonna cook that and set it for 25 minutes. And we got those going. All right, let me get some water for the corn on the cobs. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, and I told you I was going to do the drawing tonight. This is okay, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't plan on looking at vehicles this afternoon for my son. So I will do the drawing and I will post it in my stories of who wins from the rehydrates. Yay, Joyce! I'm so glad. I've got to do mine tonight too. Evelyn would love to win what? What are we talking about? We had some tornadoes this way yesterday, Holly. I know. We actually have a friend that does the same kind of work that JJ does, and they're up near Kansas. And he said it got so scary in the trailer, okay, in the travel trailer, that he put on his clothes and was ready to like leave immediately if he needed to. So he got dressed and everything, and it was like 2:00 in the morning. And he said that. Was it Kansas or Kentucky? Maybe no, it was Kansas. Is where they're at. I believe that. Hey JJ, where is Mike and them? Kansas? Where was it?
They're in
McPherson, Kansas?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, McPherson, Kansas. If anybody's near there, that's kind of where they're working at right now. Went to the gym today. Awesome. Hi, Diane. Okay. Oh, I'm like overflowing here. I know. I need to do that. Okay, that like majorly overflowed. Hush. Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky's where all the people got killed last night.
Yeah, Kentucky's where, but Mike and them are in Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas is where I'm talking about. Our friend was. Kentucky's where the bad, like the people passed away and everything. Yeah. Hi, Aunt Karen. Yes. I'm glad it calmed down too. I hope it. Do y'all have bad weather today too as well? Girls, hush. Oakley. Okay, so again on Weight Watchers, the chicken thigh that I'm gonna have, I don't have to count points for, okay? So I'm just gonna have one, and then I'm gonna have corn on the cob, which I cut the corn off the cob. If you've watched me, you know that that's the way I like to have it. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's all I need. So Tatum, JJ, me, and Logan. Okay. Oh no, Sydney. He's got to take some to Sydney.
Yeah, you gotta take her.
Yeah, take her plate.
Have some for lunch.
Yeah. Okay, I'll make enough then.
Yeah, Logan's got some for lunch.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. We're still under warning. Oh my goodness. Have you ever cooked corn on the cob in the microwave? No, I never have. I've always done it in the water. No, I've never done that. So I bought something at Hobby Lobby today, and I want to go get it, but it's in my car. I know y'all would love to see it though. Maybe I can get my husband to go do it. Let me talk to him and see if he can go get it. Anyways, I got it to go in this spare bedroom, really where my gym is. I know that sounds weird, but I have a lot of the nails now. So I want to have a place where I put my nails and everything. And I found a perfect little cabinet for all my nails and stuff. And Karen says, I steam mine. Like on the stove, Aunt Karen, do you steam it on the stove, or are you talking about the microwave as well? You want to see? Okay. Let me see if he'll go get it. Let me go ask him. No. Hey, are you okay? Oh, I want to go get that cabinet for me. I'll ask Tatum. Hey, Tate, can you go get that cabinet out of there? It's really not heavy. I carried it. I just want that cabinet. I didn't want to see it. Just watch out. The baskets will fall out. So just hold it a certain way so the baskets don't, fall out. I'll open the door once you get over here. Let's see here. I love Hobby Lobby. Me too. JJ was on a Zoom meeting, and I was like, I got to run into Hobby Lobby, and he's like, go, because I have to sit here. So he was working. Yes, on the stove. Okay, and Karen does hers on the stove. Microwave is like 2 minutes, and an ear is done. Awesome. But what do you do if you do 10 of them? I mean, that's kind of hard to calculate that, right? Hi, LaWanda. Hello, sweetheart. Can you let me know if you got Tatum's graduation card? Because I sent you that. I hope so, because they've been going late. And Karen, did you get yours? Now that y'all are all on, I'm sorry y'all are all having to listen to our conversation, but the mail has been so bad. Do y'all know that Sydney has had graduation cards mailed to her from graduating for nursing school, and they got one of the cards and they were busted open, and an older lady, oh, I'm so sorry, I said I would get that door for you, I'm so sorry. Here. There you go. Maybe it's too complicated. Ooh, look at this, it's so cute. Look at it, it's so cute. She got $50 stolen. The older lady that sent her the graduation card, there was $50 in it, and it got stolen. They stole the money out of the card. Anyways, isn't it cute? And 30% off. So the baskets come out, and I can put stuff in these. So this is going to go in my spare bedroom. And, yes, ain't it cute? Very cute. I like it. So I come out and JJ's like, that is not a small cabinet like I thought you were going to get. And I was like, when you shop with me, I go big or go home, man. And then he's like, let me guess, it was on sale. I was like, yes, Hobby Lobby's always on sale. Thank you. Yeah, so all of my nails, look at these. See, I have a lot of nails. I have a lot. And if people would have parties, I could give you some. Y'all should have Facebook parties. I actually have several of you already contacted me, so I am going to be doing some, but y'all should contact me. Anyways, they have such cute stuff. I got so many. So I've got to pick out what I want to do next and do my nails, because I need a whole new set on. You will have them filled up with nails in no time. That's right. And makeup. Oh, man. Woo. And actually tonight we find out what they're going to have new tomorrow on the nails, and it's something about summertime. So I'm really excited to see what the colors are going to be, because it's like they're always like a limited edition that comes out. So we find out that tonight. So I'm excited about seeing that. I agree, Galinda. Or it has to be hidden that it's not a card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's sad. It's a sad thing because people know probably what's going on about this time frame. And that's a sad thing. And I told Sydney, I said, we're going to pray that those people needed it real bad, because if not, they're probably going to get the wrath of whatever the consequences may be of that. But we're just going to pray that they really needed that money pretty bad. So that's what we're going to do. Have you been using the Saint or the Red Aspen? Actually, I have the Saint is just fine. So I am going to tell y'all right now, I love both of them equally, but I have been using nothing but the Red Aspen makeup, and I absolutely love the eyeshadow. And I'm waiting for one more thing to come in before I do an actual makeup tutorial of the makeup from Red Aspen. The only thing I don't like from them, and I'll be honest with you, I'm very honest with you. So I like the Saint makeup and I like the Red Aspen, okay? The only thing I don't like right now from the Red Aspen is the eyeliner. I tried 2 different ones of the browns, and I like them to be like a deep brown. They're so light and you almost can barely, I don't know. One's an actual like ink pen look like thing, and one is just not a pencil. I don't know how to explain it, but neither one of them are working for me. So that's the only thing that I didn't like about it. I mailed them in a bubbled envelope. Exactly. That's what has to be happening. Bubbled envelope, something like off the wall, the kind of thing that you normally wouldn't have in there. Had 90 miles an hour wind, lost power on Thursday at 8 p.m. and took shelter. Basement didn't get power back until Saturday at 2:30. Oh my goodness, that's so scary, Rachel. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, that is so scary. And you know what? Stuff like that happens when I'm here, like JJ's gone and I'm having to deal with stuff. I don't like that, you know? So, man, I'm so sorry. That had to be really scary. Yeah. Yeah. I'm making sure he took all the chicken, at least the chicken's out there. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to stay on here forever because we're not going to be able to stay on here for almost, because it's probably going to take a little while for that chicken to cook outside because JJ's barbecuing it. I just wanted to get this part done. Logan will be over here really soon and I'm going to go outside and visit with them. So I just wanted to get all this cooking and I wanted to come visit with y'all because last week I didn't do any lives last week because we were at the beach. And then tomorrow, my plans are, it depends on if we go to Houston to go look at vehicles. But my plans tomorrow, we're going to have chicken again. But do y'all remember whenever I used to do the Innovation vegetable fried rice and the chicken and the teriyaki sauce? That is what my plans are tomorrow, unless we are still in Houston and we eat dinner there because it's so late. And I'll keep y'all up to date if I'm going to be live or not. So if not, that is what the plans are. Now, Wednesday night, we are having a volunteer thank you at the church. So we're going to, I know, and Karen, I'm so busy. I know. And Karen was with us playing bingo on Sunday, and I appreciate her. But Wednesday night, we're having something at church for the volunteers. So I won't cook Wednesday night because we're going to go and dote on the volunteers that help at church. So that is our plans for Wednesday. My hubby is in Austin right now for work. Austin, that isn't too far from me, Kathy. You should have went with him. No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty cool. Okay, the corn is starting to boil, so it's about 5 minutes or so on that once they start boiling. Yeah, so anyways, very easy meal. That's one thing I like about this meal. What I do is I take chicken tenders, I slice them up in like a nugget size. I cook them in a skillet. I pour some teriyaki sauce. It's like, it's G. Hughes teriyaki. Let me see if I have some in here, because that's one thing I was worried if I even had enough. Let's see how much. I don't know if this will be enough. I've got to see if I have more. If not, we're going to have to pick up some. But it's G. Hughes teriyaki sauce. And I pour that on the chicken. And then I cook the rice in another pot. And I pour some teriyaki sauce on that as well. And that's it. Like, that's it. And the only points that you have to account for is what the rice will be. So if you have a cup, I think for a cup, it's about 8 points. 8 points for a cup. And the chicken 0. It's such a great meal, and it's so easy. How is Trinity doing? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And we got to see her this weekend because Taylor is the mom of Trinity, and which is the pastor's daughter. But the youngest daughter, Tia, is also graduating from her high school. Her and Tatum doesn't go to the same high school, but we go to, there's a lot of high schools around here. So they came to see her, and oh my gosh, Trinity is so cute. She is just thriving with life. She is doing so good. So thanks for asking about that. And if anybody's wondering, it's my pastor's daughter, daughter's daughter. Hey, Hilda, how are you? Good evening. All right, guys, we have lost a lot of people. I had at one time almost close to 140, and I guess I'm being very boring, and I really don't have much more to say for this evening. So I think I'm going to sign off unless somebody else has another question. I'll give it just a few more minutes. All right, guys, I guess that's it. All right, guys, y'all have a great evening on this Monday night, and I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks again for being here and joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Share out my video if you think about it, and if not, oh well too. All right, guys, good night. Bye-bye.